Hello there, and welcome to Nauset News. We're your anchors, Diana Williams
and Michaela Hutchinson. Here's your daily bulletin. In the hand turkey competition, you can design and create your own hand turkey for a chance to win a prize basket. See Mrs. Ogden, room C101, for more details and a template. The Nauset Art Club and the Nauset Social Club are collaborating on a project to replenish the high school's Kindness Rock Garden. They are asking all students to bring a small, blank rock to the collection box between now and the end of October. The goal is 250 rocks. For more information, refer to the Nauset website. For community service opportunities, you can reach out to your local council on aging. They are looking for volunteers to help assist the elderly with yard cleanup and other household chores. The hours and reach out information are listed on the Nauset website as well. Now back to you, Diana.
Thanks, Michaela. In this week's Halloween edition of Nauset News, our top story is about our school nurse and her personal health tips for students, reported by Aiden Rhodes. The High Five Student of the Week is football player Bobby Joy, interviewed by Richard Ramsey. Next, our weekly sports report will be discussed by Carson Winslow and Jody Morrison. And in this week's Things to Do, movies and activities going on, will be reported by Nick Quanstrom and Alaric Zion. In addition, the Talent of the Week is Camden Fitcher with his melodic dubstep, interviewed by Alec Birdsey. Next, the special report will be on Fallback Time Change by Maxwell Morin. Also, our Around the World about world news and Student Council, both done by Ben Niggle, are up as well. This week's College Notebook about the University of Rhode Island is reported by Josh Devlin, and our weekly health tip about heart health done by Noah Didzina. Lastly, our extra is on the Edward Gore art exhibit here at Nauset Regional High School by Lee Baker. Thanks for tuning in. We're your anchors, Diana Williams
and Michaela Hutchinson.
Hi, I'm Kai Covell. Here's your top story. I'm here with the nurse, Miss Langelier, to talk about some tips to stay healthy during the flu season. So I see that there are many students that are sick and come in and out of the nurse's office. So what tips can you offer them to stay healthy?
The best thing is just to wash your hands all the time. Try not to touch your face with your hands. If you're in a classroom, you could even wipe down any surface that a lot of people have touched or been in contact with. And don't share water bottles, things like that.
Okay. Also, what illnesses have you seen the most so far this year?
It's been a little bit of everything. Pretty steady of a stomach bug, some strep throat, a little bit, not much, but and then the common cold has been pretty much everywhere.
And then for some people, they got their flu shot earlier this year, but there's some others that might be wondering if it's too late to get their flu shot.
Any time is a good time to get the flu shot. They do studies to see what the most common strand of influenza virus is circulating, so that's how they make the vaccine. So if you can get a flu shot, anything will help.
And then do you have anything else to say about staying healthy throughout the school year?
No, just like being healthy otherwise. Eat well, fruits and vegetables, get enough sleep, drink a lot of water, exercise if you can. Just all the basics will keep you healthy.
Okay. This has been our top story. I'm Kai Covell, and I'll see you next time on Nauset News.
Hi, I'm Ben Niggle, and welcome back to Around the World. It might sound outlandish, but a city in southwestern China is working on a plan to launch an artificial moon into space. It is an interesting idea considering it could potentially replace streetlights by creating a dusk-like glow. The city is called Chengdu, and their plans to launch the artificial moon is in the year 2020. Closer to home, in California, Yosemite National Park is in the headlights for a recent death of 2 tourists. One man and one woman were spotted by a hiker beneath Taft Point, an area that rises 3,000 feet off the valley floor. The incident is under investigation, but some reports claim that the area where the pair fell to their death is not restricted and is a popular tourist attraction for taking pictures. It has breathtaking views, but apparently does not have protective railings. Park rangers continue to post warning signs throughout the park. Down south, there is a migrant caravan moving north to the U.S.-Mexico border. Their intentions of many of the immigrants are unknown, but it appears that they are seeking U.S. asylum. President Trump has set forth a plan to close the U.S. border, ending policies that give foreign nationals the right to apply for asylum. If enacted, such a move could trigger immediate challenges in U.S. courts. The White House is also planning to deploy 1,000 additional U.S. troops to the southern border in preparation for the migrant caravan. This has been Benton Niggle with Nauset News' Around the World.
Hello, and my name is Richard Ramsey, and today we're here with Bobby Joy, who's a starting QB for Nauset varsity football. So Bobby, I heard that you guys had a great season. How does it feel to be the starting QB for this big game?
It's just like any other game. We played in a big game last week for the ACL championship against Falmouth, so we're pretty used to big games.
Yeah. So how does it feel when everyone's depending on you to throw some good balls, make some good runs?
Yeah, sometimes it's a little pressuring when you're not doing so well. You gotta push yourself to do better, but other than that, I've been doing it for a long time. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. So do you have any special workout routines you do to keep yourself intact?
No, not usually. Just work out with Mr. Strunk in the mornings during the off season.
Gotcha. So in last season, I know you guys didn't do as well as this season. What do you think is the big difference there between this season?
I think this season everyone's all in and they're really into it this season. Last year we had a lot of guys miss practice during the weeks and stuff, but a lot of guys have been.
Yep. So what about coaching? I know you guys changed coaches 3 times. How is the coaching different?
Yeah, we got a new defensive coordinator, and he came in the first day with a lot of energy, and he brought a lot of good stuff to the table.
Yeah. So I know you guys have some upcoming games. How do you guys plan to go around those, attack it?
Yeah, well, this week we got the playoffs, which is a big one. Definitely looking to take a dub in this. And then the weeks after that, we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, this has been our High Five Student of the Week. Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you.
Let's go. All right, thank you.
Hello, my name is Nicholas Quanstrom, and I am here with
Alaric Shen.
And today we are going to be doing your things to do again. Woohoo! Woo! Yes. Today I'm going to be doing your movie reviews, and Alaric is going to be doing your activities, right?
Yeah.
So I've got 2 pretty good movies to share with you today. The first movie is John Carpenter's Halloween reboot. It's basically taken Halloween 2 on and just throwing it into the trash can. So you take the original Halloween movies, and then this is now going to be treated as the official second movie. This movie, I actually enjoyed this movie. I think it had some nice nods to the original Halloween movie. I had a different director. John Carpenter didn't direct this, but I really enjoyed it. The film had a 79% on Rotten Tomatoes, and when I've asked some of the other people that I talked to, they've genuinely seemed to enjoy it, and I've read some other reviews online, and people have seemed to get a general audience liking for it. So I definitely highly recommend, if you like the Halloween franchise and if you like slash films, I would definitely say go out and check out the new Halloween reboot. The second movie I'm going to be reviewing for you guys is the First Man movie, which is, you guessed it, about the first man to the moon. And I got an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it was actually really well received by fans. So I actually quite enjoyed the film. So so those were your movie reviews for today. Now on to Alaric.
That's great.
For your activities.
Okay, so my name is Alaric, and today I'm going to talk about activities you can do here on Cape Cod this weekend and throughout next week. So on this Friday, November 2nd, we have a movie event called First Friday Foreign Film at 1:30 p.m. The event is at Ladies Library at Brewster. So you can watch movies from other countries and learn about different cultures. Make sure to check that out. And on this Saturday, we have a free antique appraisal event from 1 to 4 p.m. at Harwich Antique Center. You can take old stuff in your house and just figure out how much you can sell it for. Or you're interested in buying something nice, so make sure you go and check it out. And on next Tuesday, November 6th, we have a Cape Conservatory Sea Jazz and Sea Rock recital on Cape Conservatory Falmouth, starting at 6 p.m. There will be performance by musicians from Cape Cod and songs related to Cape Cod, but it will still be in the jazz and rock genre. So you can find more information on their website. And on Wednesday, November 7th,
the 4Cs Art Club is going on a trip to the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston. And I think it's really good opportunities for like high school students, and they can find a ride or something. It's always easier to find a ride together. So they leave at 2:15 p.m. on Wednesday at 4C's Tilden Art Center in West Barnstable. So please reach out to them if you want to go. And the Cape Cod Museum for Natural History is presenting a movie on Thursday at 1 p.m. The movie is called My Life as a Turkey. It's based on a true story about a man found 16 turkey eggs and decided to become their mom. So it shows the connections between animals and humans. It's like both funny and sad story, and it's definitely going to be a thought-provoking experience. And that's it for the week. My name is Alexian, and I've been joined with
Nicholas Quanster.
And this is our things to do for the week.
Hi, I'm Leah Baker here in the Nauset Fine Art Gallery. Right now, there's a spooktacular showcase going on through October 29th through November 2nd. The showcase centers around Edward Gorey and Dark Illustrator. The artwork in the showcase is supposed to be designed after some of his art. They're all on envelopes. As you can see, they're all addressed to his address. He lives in Yarmouth right now. Here on the black shelves is everyone's entries. And right here is last year's winner. I'm Leah Baker, and this has been this week's Nauset News Extra Report.
Hello, I am Joshua Devlin, and welcome to College Notebook. If you have been paying attention to our College Notebook this fall, we have been touching base on a few universities close to home. Today, we are going to be covering 2 colleges in the greater New England area. For those with a lower budget line, the University of Rhode Island in Kingston is a perfect New England university choice. Boasting a tuition price of only $11,128 for in-state residents and $27,118 for other students, University of Rhode Island has a vast choice of potential majors. At the current published rates, an estimated total tuition fees and living expense price for a 4-year bachelor degree at URI is estimated to be at $113,620 for students graduating in normal time. URI has numerous majors, including but not limited to anthropology, arts, economics, accounting, and a very fortuitous program in pharmacology. This would be a great school to attend for anyone with serious aspirations of going into the pharmaceutical field. Another perk of attending URI is the location. Being only a few miles from Newport, students would have numerous opportunities to take day trips to the city. Another school in which to keep your eyes peeled for is UMASS Amherst. With a cost of $7,295 for Massachusetts residents, UMass Amherst boasts a robust series of courses. Courses included by UMass Amherst include animal science, astronomy, biochemistry, molecular biology, building and construction technology, and chemistry. Of course, there are multiple other majors to choose from. Visit www.cns.umass.edu for any inquiries you may have. Thank you, and this has been Joshua Devlin for your College Notebook.
Hi, I'm Carson Winslow.
And I'm Jody.
And welcome to this week's Nauset News Sports section. Today we'll be starting off with boys soccer. After beating New Bedford 5-0 on October 24th at home, the Warriors continued their dominance when they defeated Pembroke on Friday, October 26th on the road. Their 4-0 victory helped clinch the #1 seed for the upcoming Division II South Sectional Tournament. Their final game of the regular season played out Monday night, October 29th, at home when they hosted Barnstable, and they won 5-0. It was senior night for Nauset, and senior Tesfu Kursi Mamilian scored his first varsity goal. Other goals were scored by Anthony Lavati, Avery Santoro, and Abdel Talabi. Jack Avalar earned a shutout in net. The Nauset boys finished their regular season undefeated at 18-0. State seedings will be announced very soon. Now, On to you, Jody.
Now on to Nauset cheerleading team. The varsity cheerleading team won second place in Panthers Invitational in Marlborough last week. Their game day performance earned a 142.3 score. First place went to Chicopee. They will now advance to the state meet. This is the first time they ever placed this well. They will also compete at the ACLs on November 3rd.
Now moving on to Nauset Cross Country. The Nauset Cross Country team won the ACL championship meet on Monday, October 29th in Marshfield. Rachel Praga took the first place overall crown, while teammates Abby Farrell, Izzy Nobili, and Ella Kelly all placed in the top 10. Hannah Brunel and Lily Puller had personal best times and were commended by Coach Katie McCulley for their vast improvements this year. The girls will be competing at the Eastern Massachusetts State Sectional on November 10th in Wrentham. For the boys, however, Jake Pearl placed second overall and helped lead the Warriors to a second-place team finish. Finn Riley and Jeremiah Pranga scored well for Nauset, placing 8th and 12th, respectively. And Ben Kelson dropped a minute off his 5K and posted an impressive time of 18 minutes and 40 seconds. Right on, little dude. The boys will also compete at the Eastern Massachusetts State Sectional on November 10th. Now on to you, Jody.
Girls volleyball. The girls volleyball team beat Trinity Christian 3-0 on October 3rd at home. Senior Ali Gillian recorded 5 aces and 7 assists to lead her team to victory. Now back to Carson.
Thank you. Now I'll be discussing girls soccer. Nauset beat Monomoy 4-1 in Harwich on October 26. Reagan Meehan had 2 goals, while Shannon McSorley and Olivia Pickard scored 1 goal apiece on October 29th. The girls hosted Barnstable and won 2-1. Shannon McSorley and Reagan Meehan were the goal scorers of the match. Good luck to the girls in the upcoming state tournament. Along with this, we have field hockey. The Nauset sadly lost to DY 7-0 on October 25th in South Yarmouth. Nauset held off DY for the first 16 minutes of the game. Once DY scored, Nauset really couldn't fight back, and it became a barrage of shots the rest of the game. Despite the loss, Coach Ikorich said her team played very strong against the 2017 Division II South champs. Now on to you, Jody.
Boys football. The Nauset football team lost 28-0 in the first round of the postseason playoff on October 26th. The third-seeded Hopkins Killer had home field advantage as they took on the sixth-seeded Nauset. Despite at first quarter bail, Nauset couldn't get its offense going and will not be heading to the semifinals this year. Good luck to the boys golf team at the state tournament. All results will be on next show.
Well, that's it for this week's Nauset News. I'm Carson Winslow.
And I'm Jody.
And we hope you have an excellent rest of the week. Go Nauset.
Hello, I am Maxwell Moran, here with your special report. Today I will be talking about daylight savings time. The main reason we have daylight savings time is to make better use of daylight and to save energy. Daylight savings time was created to help farmers with harvesting. Extended daylight into the evening would assist with decreasing energy uses during the spring and summer. After the fall time change occurs, the roads are approximately 8% safer. On the second Sunday in March, we set the clocks ahead 1 hour, and on the first Sunday in November, we set the clocks back 1 hour. Some clocks can set automatically. For instance, computers,
iPhones, iPads, and radio-controlled clocks can be set automatically, and most clocks in your house can't set automatically. Radio-controlled clocks are clocks that receive a signal from Fort Collins, Colorado, and decode that signal once it is received by the antenna inside the clock, and the decoded signal tells the radio-controlled clocks the time to adjust to. This has been your special report. I'm Maxwell Moran. Don't forget to set your clocks back 1 hour this weekend prior to going to bed Saturday night. See you next time.
Hi, my name is Alex Brizzi. I'm here with the Talent Search Student of the Week, Camden Victor. He is a DJ/producer and makes electronic music. So, Camden, how long have you been making music for?
Well, my first song is Electronic Sounds, and it was finished by September 3rd, 2016, I think.
Wow.
So, you could say I've been making music since then.
Who inspires you to make this kind of music?
So, there's two musicians that inspired me to make music. So, first off is the Beatles, who inspired me to make music in general, and for the type of music I make, a duo called Crystal Skies inspired me to make electronic music.
Nice. Have you done any performances or concerts?
Not really, except for the Rock the Stage show last year. I had a blast, but hopefully by 2019 I get to do a couple of shows. So let's hope for the best.
Where can we find that kind of music?
You can go to www.soundcloud.com/King Camden the Great.
Can we hear some of your songs?
Alright, so this song is called Starfall, and it was released just yesterday. Here we go.
Wow. Wow, that was really good, Camden.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. With that being said, I'm Alex Brizzi, and this is this Talent Search Student of the Week, Camden Victor, and thank you.
Hello, and welcome to this week's Health Tip. My name is Nauset News, and today we'll be discussing the always important subject of heart health, with some tips to maintain a strong and healthy heart. For starters, some minor modifications to your diet could be very beneficial. One example is very simple: adding black beans to your salsa. Just one can adds a great amount of heart-healthy fiber, which will lower your bad cholesterol. In addition, fish is a good choice to add to your diet, as many fish are rich sources of omega-3 fatty acids that help ward off heart disease. There is also some research that suggests if people reduced their salt intake, it would cut the amount of people that develop coronary heart disease every year. Dark chocolate is a sweet treat that also contains heart-healthy flavonoids that reduce inflammation and lower your risk of heart disease. Just make sure to eat in moderation, of course. Tree nuts also have plenty of heart-healthy fats, protein, and fibers that all reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease. Cutting saturated fats from your diet will also result in a healthier heart, as can drinking a cup of green or black tea every day. Some other good foods to include in your diet for a healthier heart include oats, barley, apples, and pears. Now for more physical activities, the effects of lowering your stress cannot be understated. Stress has a huge effect on the heart's health, so de-stressing and physical activity are essential. For example, yoga is a great way to relax and relieve stress while simultaneously improving your heart health, balance, strength, and coordination, which all reduces your risk of cardiovascular disease. If you're in a situation where you have to be sitting around all day, like for work or for school, make sure you make time to take a walk or even just stretch it out to keep the blood flowing. Even doing something as simple as household chores is enough to get the heart working. Take the stairs whenever possible instead of the elevator to incorporate more exercise into your day. Even something as simple as laughing lowers your stress levels, decreases inflammation in your arteries, and even raises the levels of good cholesterol in your body. It doesn't take much to improve your heart health. You just have to find what makes you happiest and go for it. A happier you means a happier heart and a healthier lifestyle. I'm Nauset News, and this has been your Health Tip.
Hello, and welcome to Student Council's weekly report on Nauset News. As the senior class president, I, Benton Niggle, serve as an executive board member on the Nauset Regional High School Student Council. I'm very proud of our accomplishments over the last 4 years, and am saddened this is my last year as part of Student Council at Nauset. As we know, Student Council recently completed the annual Homecoming. Homecoming consists of 5 spirit days, a powder puff game, a football game, and a dance. The spirit days this year were Monday is Color Clash, Tuesday is Pajama Day, Wednesday is Decades Day, Thursday is Movie Characters Day, and of course Friday was Nauset Black and Gold Day. Powder puff was Wednesday night and the senior class won. As the senior class president, I would like to extend my many thanks to the girls who participated and contributed to our win, and of course to our senior coaches Will Van Vleck and Ethan Still. A special thanks goes out to Emma Lang, who took initiative on decorating the Class of 2019 banner, as well as the Class of 2019 advisors Karen Legassi and Sharon Richards, whose continued support is vital to our class's success. The next Student Council project is our annual toy collection drive for Stuff-A-Bus. We are looking forward to contributing to the 106 WCOD's toy drive. Stay tuned for more updates on our toy collection, and if you are interested in donating a new unopened toy, please drop them by your local police departments closer to the holiday season. This has been Ben Niggle with Nauset News' Student Council Update of the Week. Now on to the next story.